The Parsha starts with an image of our forefather Avraham, a few days after a very painful circumcision operation, bris milah, sitting at the entrance of his tent, looking out into the wilderness before him. What is he looking for? Why is he at the entrance of his tent? He's looking for guests. He's looking for someone, a wayfarer he can bring into his home, and he can feed him a meal and encourage him and talk to him and inspire him. That's what he's looking for. But it seems a bit odd. The mitzvah of helping another person is specifically when there's someone who needs help. If there's no one who needs help, if there's no one who needs charity, then there's no mitzvah of charity. There's no point in giving something to someone who doesn't need it. So if there's no one out there, why is he sitting at his entrance of his tent? It was a blistering hot day when no one was passing by. No, there were no wayfarers. There were no travelers. Why is he waiting at the entrance of his tent to help someone when there's no one who needs his help? Why would he want to help someone who doesn't need help? The answer is that in helping others, we really help ourselves. See, our problem is that we're locked into a small box, a little prison cell, and that's ourself. Naturally, we're very self-centered. We're worried about, do I have what to eat? Do I have what to drink? Am I tired? Am I too hot? Am I too cold? Am I comfortable? We're locked in this little box of self. But when someone comes by who needs our help, then we get to move outside of ourselves. We get to move out into the world, into this other person. We get to know someone else. We get to think about their needs, about their problems, about ways to encourage them and assist them. We get to move outside of ourselves and to beyond ourselves. That beyond ourselves is greatness. And there's another benefit. There's a pauper who needs our help very desperately. And that pauper is within ourselves. In other words, while we're good at taking care of our physical needs, our spiritual needs are often ignored. We ignore our own spiritual needs. We starve our souls. And that's a part of us that's waiting for us to feed, to take care of. But we have to move beyond our selfish self, our small self, to our greater self, our great potential, in order to start thinking about those needs, in order to start taking care of those needs. This is why we must learn through helping others, ultimately to help ourselves. Because it's only when we move outside the smallness of our world to the greatness of our spiritual potential, to developing our great gifts and our great closeness, the closeness that's available to us, to the heavenly worlds, to the world of eternity. It's only when we do that we truly succeed and that we find true happiness for eternity.